Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Nomad Survival Road to 100%. Today, we are going to take the fox or the raccoon. The fox is good. And I will start a Crusader Foxbringer on level 2. And I will play with all these modifiers and we are trying to obtain the Shard Soul boss skill, which is the third boss basically. So what I will trying to do is I will try to just um, make sure that how can I say, to save my rerolls till I can get to the third boss, and then when I'm at the third boss I will just wait and I will reroll till I can get the Shard Soul boss skill. I have the Wendigo, the first one. I have the second one, the Mind Player, and I still need the Shard Soul. It's easy, and yeah, I'm playing on the 200 speed because otherwise it will be quite boring. And even now it's a bit in a way boring because I'm just staying here and enemies are dying just by getting in contact with my skill, and I don't really have a lot of other skills. It's just my original skill plus a sword. And yeah, and I have these orbs, to be honest. So yeah, I'm just sitting here and farming. That's all that I'm doing. Duration I don't care too much. Insta kill chance is okay. It's always good to have, so it's one of those things that it's always good to have. So yeah, not much to say. I think I will keep the sword and the orbs as my main damage dealers, and this will kind of be it basically. I don't think I will pick another skill. But yeah, these are the last few. I could go there for Infernal Raid. These are the last few achievements that I still have to do, and I do want to finish them, and I still have like 9 more runs of this game till I manage to get all the achievements. And yeah, what I'm doing is trying to finish the game because it's a nice game, but it starts to get a bit long and get a bit boring, and I start to lose my enjoyment of this game, so to speak. So yeah, I will go for this Divine Aura. Why not? Oh, I said I will try not to yeah, it's that. Let's see. I will not reroll. I will take what I get basically. And the reasons I'm doing that is because I want to keep all my free rerolls for the third boss in order to get the boss kill. So yeah, this is what I want to do, and yeah, hopefully I will manage to do it, because it's easy and simple. So yeah, even with all of these modifiers, the game is not very hard. If I would have played without any modifiers, it would have been too easy, and it was, yeah, really just a slow. I should abstain myself from yeah, let's from rerolling. Well, nothing that I need, but don't care too much. So this is the first one, which is Wendigo, and I already have this boss skill. So yeah, soon it will start to be the black holes thingies, which are easy to do. I mean, yeah, the moonlight intensifies, so from the 9 minute to the 14 minute there will be an event that will have enemies spawn some moon glows, so to speak. So yeah, some pools that you take damage if you stay in them, basically. And yeah, this with the purple ones, and when you kill them they spawn those pools that rapidly damage you. So yeah, but we are pretty safe. I mean, they disappear quite quickly, the pools, and where is the portal? Yeah, it's down there. So I don't have to care too much about them. Okay, more experience is always good. Let's see what I get. Nothing good, actually. But yeah, this is a not this map is not very high experience, so basically you will not get as much levels that you would get on the second or third map. It's just like enemies will come, but it will not come in a lot of like they will swarm you, but not in a way that you would not be able to deal with that. Of course, even on the fourth wave, it's easy to deal with them when you have full upgrade. But yeah, I could deal actually on this one even without evasion. I can deal with it, with all that they are going to throw at me, all these knives and forks and things that want to kill me. So yeah, it's very interesting. I mean, yeah, I guess it's not much to say. So I will talk about something else. And yeah, one thing that I liked and I saw is, I mean, I was reading in the Bible yesterday and today about Apostle Paul when he was put trial in front of Emperor Agrippa, and yeah, he spoke very boldly about God, about the faith, and about yeah, this is the mind player. He's dead. And yeah, this is the little guy who is following me for a while. And what what I liked about that is because, yeah, Emperor Agrippa was already aware of some of the customs of the Jews and things. He was aware that the Jews were waiting for Messiah, and I like that. I liked to see how Paul, Apostle Paul, was really brave in presenting the gospel to them. It was a house full of dignitaries and important people from the state. It was the emperor, the governor of that region, with their wives, with everyone who was important there. And instead of talking politics and things like that, they were talking about God, mainly because, yeah, they were trying to see what they can write to emperor at Rome, because yeah, Paul was arrested because of his faith, because the Jews wanted to kill him for his faith, and he was arrested and kept in prison for a couple of years, and he asked to be judged by the Caesar. And yeah, they were trying to find, well, what can we tell the Caesar? I mean, we are sending him, but what do we tell the Caesar about? I mean, what's his, let's say, what he is guilty of? And yeah, basically what he was guilty of was preaching the gospel. And yeah, he took this opportunity to also preach the gospel to the people who are there. And yeah, I was thinking that, yeah, as Christians, we should take every opportunity in preaching the gospel to people. We shouldn't be like, well, this is a formal meeting, maybe it's not the right moment and things like that. But yeah, and I want for myself and for others, so we have this courage to preach the gospel, no matter like the circumstances and yeah, the people that we are facing it, be it a mayor or a parliamenter or head of state or, I don't know, member of the parliament and things like that. So to have the courage to preach that gospel and not be ashamed of it, or not be like, well, the protocol is this or that, or I don't know if it's good or things like that. Just take the opportunity, because that was what I saw at Paul, Apostle Paul. He took the opportunity to do that. He wasn't afraid of what they will say about it. He wasn't afraid of, yeah, the circumstances of who he's talking to. No, he just read the gospel, and that happened throughout his ministry. Oh, here is the shard sword. So I will reroll till I get his skill. Come on, give me his skills. Yes. Yes, I got the shard sword skill, finally. I was starting to be a bit afraid that I won't get it. But yeah, look at my two bright lights. No one is going to cross me. So yeah, you can see Apostle Paul in prison after he was being beaten. Yeah, he was beat for his fight. He was, yeah, suffering for his faith, and he still preaches to those who basically contributed to his suffering, to the jailer. He preaches the gospel. You see, after he was stoned, he went back in the city and he just uh, after he was preaching, he was stoned, and believed that he entered in the city and started preaching the gospel again, and yeah, things like that. Basically, he he was never afraid to share his faith. He was never afraid to preach the gospel, and yeah, I think we as a Christian should not be afraid of doing that. And of course, it wasn't easy all the time. Sometimes it was actually very hard because he had a lot of people who actually wanted him dead, and they were like, well, if we can kill him, then we will stop him from preaching the gospel. And yeah, it was not easy, but still he managed to prevail, and he was not afraid to lose his life for the gospel, which is very, very powerful. And I don't know how many people are like that anymore, unfortunately. Well, I can reroll a bit, and that's it. That's all my rerolls for the chests. So yeah, it's like, well, I don't know how many people would be able to do that. I mean, I saw in myself, I see in myself the fact that it's very hard, even when you are going and have the opportunity, you have a one-on-one discussion with someone to talk about your faith and God and things like that, because yeah, there is that fear of being branded as a, I don't know, or as a fanatic or things like that. But I don't think we should be afraid of these things. I mean, after all, God tells us that whoever is ashamed of me in front of the people, I will be ashamed of him when the judgment comes. So it's important to don't be afraid to talk about our faith and our hope in Jesus Christ and things like that, even though that might set us as pariah in the society, like outsiders and things like that. And yeah, better be branded as outsider but by fellow people than be branded as, well, cowards or things that God doesn't know in the judgment day. So yeah, it's better, in my opinion, it's better to be an outsider on this world, but do not lose the entrance in the kingdom of heaven. So yeah, basically that was what I was thinking. And yeah, back to the game, we are closing on the final boss. The creature will approach and it will die very quickly. As you can see, here is a low experience kind of map. We barely hit level 68, and it's not because we didn't kill things fast enough, it's because there are not a lot of enemies here. So even with all the levels, we barely hit level 68. So yeah, this is the Grim Reaper, and he will just die in 12 seconds and a half. And yeah, the weapon skill did the most damage, and poison for the soul, and the Crusader win. Anyway, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see each other next time. Take care and bye bye.